Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Hey, this is Brian Glaze Gibbs, live from Vegas. I got in town last night, and I got with my man. I said, you know what, listen, we went out on the night of the town, exploring the great things that Vegas had to offer. But today, I want to do something different. I said, you know what, man, I want to check out, the hood. I want to come to Vegas hood. I want to meet some people and see the hell what is going on out here. So you know what? He took me right now to this individual, Bully Buster Keith. You know what I'm saying? So what we about to do is we about to go and check out Mr. Keith right now, man. See what this Bully Buster is all about. See what's out here that I can use and make it part of my movement, the BGG movement. You down with BGG? Yeah, you know me.
Of this new project, founder Keith Bowen explained he wanted to expand the radio show, and what better way than to partner with the Academy, make it a class, and use the classroom and the students to broadcast the anti-bullying show.
I have a radio station in the school right now.
Oh, wow.
And what I do, I take them in, I take it home and load it and run 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
You go to the website right now. I'm going to take it. WeBuster702.org, right in the corner, says radio station. Okay, 24 hours. They got radio music, one kids. I'm in coaching with the grown-ups. Look how they talk about me. It ain't just the kids. Grown-ups, kids. What comes with kids? Grown-ups. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, you got to understand, I've been doing this, it's going on 15 years, man, doing Bully Busters, all that. You can pull me up and everything. I ain't got no bad nothing on there.
And see, when you sit back and think about it, even with that being said, what made you thought about getting into Bully Buster? Why you felt that was a need for this community?
Well, not even just that. There's a story that came to it, which, I've been talking about it. I got it on YouTube and a couple other things where I was going to school. I just won a state championship and shit, so I want to go to St. John's. Okay. So coach called me in the office and he said, yo, you got to get your science grade up. So I'm like, science grade up? Now, we got to understand, we just went 40 and 2 like the next 2 years. I didn't even know how to science class. That's how I found out about boosters. They said, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get you a tutor. You got 63 right now. I said, 63? It is what it is. We'll get you a tutor. You need to get your grade to at least a 70. So he said, before you go to practice, you got 30 minutes with your tutor. So you can go meet your tutor in the library. So I go in there, I'm like tripping. I'm thinking I'm going to meet a cute girl. Come on, a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, yeah. Nope, I get in there, I see two people. I see a football player, he just as dumb as me. I know he though. Then I see Matt sitting over there, and I'm looking at him, and that's 80s, you know what I'm saying, 81. Now you gotta remember, he's like white dude, pocket protector, So he called me over, and when you play sports, you'll know that everybody know you. Then we was winning, so I was the man. So he hung out with me for 2 weeks, got my grade from a 63 to a 75, and committed suicide 2 weeks later. A week after that, I lost my mother from cancer, then my dad killed himself. So in that month span, I lost a good friend, my mother and my father, then I was getting ready to go to college. So after that, then I went to college, I went to play ball, went overseas, came back, had little Keith. And I got him, I raised him since he was 3 weeks old. So with that being said, I was always doing tours everywhere because I'm from New York, Queens, and my family, Uncle Pee Wee and them. So I played basketball. So in New York, I came up with the L's and all Damon and all of them. You know what I'm saying? I did all the magics, man. We just got some footage 20 years ago, man, where everybody from New York, FUBU, you name it, man. CEO,
Clark and all that good stuff.
Everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? And I still talk to them to this day, and it's so funny when I do call them. I said, man, why y'all call me back? Because I don't ask for money. And see, this is what I want to tell a lot of people. If you work for celebrities, right, or you being around them, after they pay you, They don't have to deal with you no more. Unless they like your swag
Yeah,
or something like, you know what I'm saying? So for them to pick up the phone when I call, because I don't ask for advice. Because if you did something already and I'm trying to do it, I want to talk to the person that tried to do it already. I ain't going to try to talk to you about basketball and go get a tennis coach.
But look what you say, man. What to me is very, very powerful. I got my best friend. You know, it's like right now is how we became best friends, because he, you know, we all was in the game, and they came from New York to Virginia Beach to murder me. And just so happened when they pull up on me, I didn't even know I had a death wish. I didn't even know I had the death sentence. So here it is when they pull up on me, and he confronted me about the situation. And what saved me is I was honest about the whole situation. Because don't get me wrong, if I knew they was coming, or I knew they plotted all weekend, leaving Brooklyn, New York, coming down to Virginia Beach, and if they see me, they gonna light me up like a firecracker, guess what? I would have, man, hauled behind. But I didn't know. So only thing I did was stay true to myself. And when we talking about the certain situation, I said, look, man, I told the individual that was involved in that, leave that alone. That was between this guy, baby mama, and your girlfriend. Stay out of it. These guys just as dangerous as we are. So the difference is, he like looking at me like, because he thinking I'm saying, yo, if I find out y'all had something to do with it, we gonna nah, man. I was be honest. By me being honest, it saved my life.
And that's solid. That's solid, man. You gotta stay solid to who you are.
This dude is well off, like legally. And right now, where he said, you know what I like? He said, here it is, everybody was calling you. You don't call me for nothing. I said, for what? The bottom line, now, don't get me wrong. If I got an emergency and certain things have happened, and then right now, if I do call him up, you know what I'm saying? He go like this, man, you know what? With you, I know you're sincere. You not like, I can see, I saw you all on social media, you on vacation, then you come back vacation, hey man.
I ain't got nothing, man.
He said, hey, come on, man. You balling, you out there balling.
And that's like my nephew, he's in front of Rolls Royce in Miami. I told him, nigga, man, send me that $60, Joe, for that electric bill you needed $60 on last week. Y'all need to stop going on there. He took it off there. I said, yeah, I called him on the phone. I said, yeah, see, nigga, you better watch out who's on the damn internet. You put there, oh, I'm in front of Bentley, and you just borrowed $60 from me last week.
But look what you were saying as far as like some of the guys, the celebrity stars, the rich people that you know. It's like when you know, they love that because they know you're sincere in your approach. That's the difference. People don't understand that.
And see, and a lot of people say I'm arrogant and all that. Arrogant and confidence are two different things. I'm in my lane for what I do. I'm not in all over the place. I've been Big Keith forever. I'll be 60 in September. All this out of
what?
The 8th.
Okay.
I've been, you know what I'm saying?
It's September 8th. You know who born on September 8th? Huh? Right down, Pappy Mason, born on September 8th. Walter King Tut Johnson, born on September 8th.
King Tut Johnson.
And right now, hey, see, that's Virgos, man.
Yeah.
See, one thing about Virgos, see, you look what you say. They think you arrogant or whatever. You're not arrogant. The difference is you straightforward.
Yeah.
Don't ask me a question if you don't want the answer.
That part. Why would I?
Don't ask me a question you don't want the answer to.
Please.
So the difference is right now is by you speaking facts. And you tell them straight
forward. I'm looking at you like, now you play with my intelligence, or it's just that you just don't get it? Because I can feel how I feel. It's okay. But it's okay just because you feel a different way. That's okay too, but I don't agree with you.
Look what you got.
You can say whatever you want to do.
Look at your organization, what you got. So the difference right now is, here it is, that's passion. So when you express yourself and all the things that you went through, how to deal with these kids and the family, everything like that, and how to get the community back on the same page, that's not arrogant. No. That's what you believe. That's your passion.
And you know what happens too? A lot of people that had passion to do stuff stop doing it, and they ain't want to come and tell you how you should do yours. And I ain't mad at you because you failed at yours. You know what I'm saying? Because everything I did, man, I'm like like I said, I'm older. I plan everything. You know what I'm saying? I come from the old school. Even when I started bully buses, it led to this store, and the store led to the, you know what I'm saying? And the blessing is that I'm here, man, that they put my name on this building. This is bigger than all the stuff. You know, I got Big Keith's Day out here. Bully Buster's got his own day. But them putting my name on that building, man, makes it seem, puts me in a different level now. Because I'm still here to see the flowers.
Yeah.
So now, even when they called me and said, Big Keith, we want to put this in your name, I'm like, bruh, come on. It was like, bruh, they godfathered me in. A lot of people don't know what that is. And you got to explain to people because you get godfathered in somewhere.
Yeah, so automatically right now, I love that. Because once again, they stop all that. But right now, with certain things you can do because you godfather in. If you wasn't
my store, man, I ain't got bars enough on my windows. Yeah. Look where it's at, 89106. I ain't nowhere. This is the 89106, man. Where they changed the highway, where they make people get off. No, you can't get off here no more. You got to go. Don't get caught in the letters. You know what I'm saying? So for them to bring me in, man, and that's power. I don't care what nobody. The streets out here is power because I know what they need, know what they want. I give away more stuff in here than I sell.
Because you know what, you know what, brother, man, you know what?
Bro, I go to do steal the other day. I said, bro, yeah, you could have saved all that time. I already gave you that shirt. You just got out of jail. They didn't tell you to come in and steal, did they? They probably would have told you to come get something.
Look what you just got finished saying, man. As far as right now, you give. You know what I'm saying? You hear this? You got a business. The business is to sell. But the difference is you give more than you sell. Yeah, and you know what the crazy part about that is this, like I told people when I'm trying to work on my own foundation, man, the BGG movement, it's best to give than receive. And to me, like right now, I got that from my late mother. Didn't quite even understand it. She's always, every time we go to all our aunt's house, and you know what she's do? You know, right now, give everybody birthday gift, Christmas gift. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, how you doing, man? What's up, dude? How you doing?
That's my PR, man. That's
White Poet. Okay.
White Poet.
Yeah.
He's an artist. He do all kinds of stuff. Do our videos. You know what I'm saying? I got a little tight team, man. And see, everybody that been with me for years.
Okay.
That when I first started everything, when I can call and get a flyer done or something where I ain't had nothing I needed to. Them the people that I'm bringing with me now. I don't need no new friends because I'm still trying to learn these songs again. You know what I'm saying? But still, these are the ones that was with me when I ain't had nothing.
Trust.
That makes this whole thing. They know how I holler. They know how I scream. They know when to leave me alone when to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you know I'm passionate about what I do. But see, you got to bring people in that don't want to be like you. You want to bring people in that want to do what you do. See, that's the difference. Because being a boss and leader is two different things. You know, I'd rather lead. All of us can lead and go do it together and have fun. So if one of us ain't here, we can do it. You know, I boss you, then something happen. I come here looking like I don't know what the heck's going on. Be like, what did y'all call y'all on the phone? Mike can't talk. You know what I'm saying? So that's being a leader, man. And what I try to do with the young cats and be around me, I showed them I did it already.
Teach them, mentor.
Yeah, because anybody older than you know a little more than you, especially if you're in that game you're trying to get in, you want to talk to people that did it. Because the only thing that changed is the players. The game ain't changed. The only thing changed with it was the COVID and running, you know what I'm saying, all other stuff, but streets and meeting people like this and doing it, man, that's how we made business deals. I mean, real deals. It wasn't on no internet. You know what I'm saying? I do it just because I have to, but me, I'd rather sit and talk to somebody on the phone. Everybody texting me all those. I'm like, yo, I'm a talker. I need to feel that energy. I need to feel what's coming from you.
Exactly. You know what you want to do? You want to be able to look somebody in the eyes. And to me, like right now, a lot of times people run away from that. It's like, you know,
because they ain't confident about themselves.
But the difference right now, to me is, if somebody come to me, you look at me. That's what I'm trying to teach these guys. Even at work, even if I'm running to them and come here. You know, okay, cool. You tell me you got a problem. You coming to me talking about, yo, man, I'm messed up, man. You know, I need a couple of dollars for this, whatever the case may be. The difference is right now, don't. Hey, I'm messed up. I'm looking. No, look me in my eyes. You know why? The eyes don't lie. And I hate that when another man can't look you in your eyes. I think that's a form of disrespect.
Yeah, and then that's a form you got to understand how people was raised against. So then now you got to look at the other side of it. See, so now I'm like, that might not be disrespect to them. That might just be that they can't, you know what I'm saying? So now you looking at them a different way where it could have been that. So now you caught in the middle. So you're like, I think that's disrespect. But dude might not just, you know, a lot of people that's strong, and you see a lot of people when you walk in the room, a lot of people gonna look at you and say, oh, look who that is. Or some people gonna be like, hey, yo, then other people be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's it. It's always more than what that person is. If that person don't tell you, we can sit here and think about everything what's going on, what we think, but if that person don't tell you, I'll never say, okay, well, I think this is it, because I can't do that because I haven't talked to you. So what I just try to do is talk to you in a way where I put you in a position where you have to talk to me.
Let me tell you something, man. Years ago, when I was away, my son was probably like less than 3 years old. Yeah, he was less than 3. And he came on a visit. And, you know, like even right now, like, you know, I'm looking at my son. And this little dude look at me in my eyes. You know, and I'm like, kind of like, wait a minute, hold up. This little dude look at, like, I got him. And he's like, looking me in my eyes like a challenge. Like, you know, like a little kid, this little midget. So to me, but back there in the prison, these guys, they can't look me in my eyes. And it was kind of like, you know, wait a minute here, man. It's like some of the things that you go through and you trying to understand, man, like where I come up, or the way we brung up, it's like right now, I get to the point, man. So this little dude, like I say, my son, where I got these guys, these other inmates, my fellow inmate couldn't look me in my eyes, but this little dude, my son, looking me in my eyes, and right now we get down the stare down contest. And how we break you know how we broke the stare down contest? He spit in my face. He spit in my face. You know what my response was? I laughed. You know why I laugh? Because I'm saying I got a bunch of grown mans back there can't look me in my eyes, and I got this little dude. Obviously, he don't know who the hell I am. He looked me in my eyes, and then he go like this, look. I laugh, but then yo, man, don't do that nonsense. But the difference is, it is like, whoa, man, like, wait a minute, what the heck is this, man?
Yeah, man.
A baby, a kid, yet and still like, hey, you don't feel, I'm not scared of you.
See, that's your blood, and that's how, when he's around you, that's part of you, man. And see how I said, that's your baby. That's coming out of your house.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just answered all pretty much the questions, but now you're looking at you. You know what I'm saying? And that made you feel like a dad.
Yeah.
Because you got the first thing you got to know, man, you know, when your baby is happy, mad, sick, really sick, playing, you know what I'm saying? You need to know your baby. So anytime they attitude or mood swing change, man, you got to move with it. You know what I'm saying? And what I always told parents, and I say to this day, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to your babies, what you teach them. Because they watch. Just like we did. We couldn't sit in the house growing up. We couldn't sit with like grown-ups like us talk. Man, y'all.
Out the room.
Now these kids asking when you get your PPP loan and electric getting ready to get cut off. Let me tell you, electric was cut off in my house one time. It was candle night. You think I knew why it was candle night? Nope. Mama just made it seem like it was candle night. We got candle night tonight. I said, candle night? What a TV? It's candle night. We're going to be a family. After the next day came on, electric was on. I ain't missed a beat. These kids now know if electric is cut off, when the bills are due. So, man, what we got in our houses now is that they ain't got no men that they can come out and look up to, because the ones that they looking up to pretty much don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? And they see what's in the street. But they got to understand that street comes with everything, too. Because I tell them, I said, man, I know a lot of players, hustlers, killers, know all of them. They did their time, they learned what they had to do, and they teaching now. So if you got one that's with you, trying to lead you in the right direction, man, that's a win-win for you.
Exactly.
But then you got the ones that say, okay, but then when you go to jail, your whole energy change. Keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? I got one that I'm like, bro, you keep going to jail, so you like that.
Addicted.
Don't go in there crying now.
You're addicted. They're addicted. They're addicted to. You know what? I look at it
because
differently.
now, listen, he ain't got to deal with nobody else. When he
No responsibility. No responsibility. So the difference is right now, I don't got to worry about child support. I don't got to worry about mortgage. I don't got to worry about benefits, health care, health insurance. I don't got to worry about that.
Man, I get on this website and have some girls be my girlfriend and send me some brand that I'm up here and do a couple years and build my bag. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And people don't understand that, man. Right now is, guess what? You know what I hate? I tell my guys at work, I tell them I be trying to build them up or whatever. Because most of these cats in there, 18, 19, 20 years old. You know what? I'm saying, yo, listen, man. I went away when I was 17. I went away when I was 17. So to me right now, when I see our young guys in here, my job is to coach, counsel, train, mentor y'all guys. How do I help y'all get to that next level? Because I'm proud of you. Because to me right now, I say, you know what I hate? I hate somebody who's lazy. I hate somebody think they smarter than what they are, think they slick, want to get over, think somebody old or something. I say, you know why I hate that type of person? Because that used to be me. I used to want to take a shortcut, want the easy way out. Not understand and realize there's no easy way out. There's no shortcut in life.
That was it. We made them decisions. And luckily we made it through. A lot of our people didn't. So now that we got to stand solid. And even like when I talked to the police, they called me over there and said, hey, Big Keith, we want to send some people down to you because you got more stuff for them to do than we do, because they ain't have no re-entry or nothing. Even when I go and sit in the courts and see the kids that I'm getting ready to get for probation and all that, they look at me like, you know what I'm saying? Now they trying to figure out who I am. It changed off them now. And the judge laughs all the time when I come in there with all my jewelry on and everything. And the community service kids that's getting ready to come to me, they looking at, now they trying to figure me out. I ain't trying to figure them out no more. So now when I bring them in my world, it's the same thing that they want to do, but I ain't selling no dope, I ain't selling no drugs, I ain't doing none of that. Man, this hard work, something I created in my head where it was needed. And like I tell everybody that does things, you know, if you create something, make sure it's needed. Create something that's needed. When I created Bully Buses, what was even deep about is that I went through it, so I know what people is. A lot of people say they went through shit and they don't go through it. When you go through something and then you promoting the same thing, you got passion about the stuff because it happened. Because if you talk to anybody that got bullied or anything, they remember the day, the time, what happened, what color their clothes they had on, what they was. I mean, it could be 20 years later. They remember it because it scars you, man. So what I do is first of all, even with my 24-hour hotline, it's so funny. I get 30 calls a week, 24 hours. So you can call at 1 in the morning to somebody pick up their phone. And I was on the phone Tuesday with a parent. I got on about 4 o'clock. I didn't say one word till 5:45.
Wow. That's deep.
I had a parent call me last week. Thank you for giving my kid's life back. How much do you think they could pay me for that? How much could you pay me for that book? Somebody told you that. How much you think that's worth? So people say, Big Keith, how much it costs for you to go somewhere? I said, bro, whatever I do is supposed to give back to what the kids. You can never pay me for what I do.
What is work? Exactly. Because look at what you're talking about, man. Like, you know, it's ironic. And you say Big Keith, Keith. Keith? Okay, cool. See, that's my middle name. Keith. So even with that being said, it's like, you know, I'm listening to that, you know, like, you know, and we talk about, like, you know, you feel passion about the project that you got. And like right now, a lot of people don't want to admit, at one point in time, we all been bullied. We all been bullied. And the difference right now is nobody, like, I try to tell people, we don't like that feeling. Yeah. And you know what happened is, I remember being bullied, growing up in New York, being beat up, robbed, get your coat taken or whatever. So the difference is, you feel like...
So that made you had to get defensive now. You had to do it to do... Because wasn't nobody doing it to you no more.
Exactly. So you start, you don't want, you don't like the feeling of being a victim.
Yeah, so now
you start victimizing. And people don't understand that. See, that's what I'm trying to say right now.
I need mine back.
I'm telling you, people don't understand that. Like right now is we become unintentionally a product of your environment. So now it become not nobody doing nothing to me. You know, that's the same thing the first time going to Rikers Island. The same thing. A lot of people won't admit, you know, what happened to them on Rikers Island, because everybody want to act like they big and bad. Like I try to explain to them, man, like the first time I went to Rikers Island, guess what, man? I'm in a cell, you know, under my itchy blanket, you know, it's freezing cold. January 1980, man. It's freezing cold. You know, and then right now, it's guess what? You boo-hoo, but you better not let them hit you boo-hoo crying.
That's right.
You better not, but yet and still regards what? Even when I got beat up, robbed, took my stuff taken, you know what? I keep going through there, then they wind up kicking me off of Rikers Island. I went from being a victim to start being victimizing people and people don't understand that. So yeah, did that traumatize me? Yes.
And then when you get backed up in the corner, a lot of kids now, it's like a scab. After you keep getting picked on it, you keep getting picked on it, it turns into a sore.
Yeah.
And that's gonna, you know, this out season and just even with me now, man, with the people I bring in my life and I deal with, man, it's always a blessing because when people like us and we strong people, man, you attract everybody. You know what I'm saying? You attract good, you attract bad, man. You just gotta know how to deal with everybody. You can't deal with everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got their own stuff, and then you got even us with us men, man. What I try to do with all the men that's around, man. It's okay to vent, bro.
Get it out.
Bro, it's okay to vent. I'm going to vent every once in a while, too. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Don't make it seem like you too much of a man. You can't vent or we can't sit down and have men conversations because that's the only way we're going to grow. If it makes a mistake, it's a mistake. We don't hold on to it. We let it go. We learn from it, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to do that again. We ain't going to sit back and say why it was done. And see, this is why I have a problem with it. Okay, it was done. Let's not go back there. Let's move forward. And a lot of people get stuck about why, how, and I don't even want to do that. I move forward on everything, man, because me and what I do, ain't nobody gonna come talk to them about if something go wrong. They don't come see me. So if I don't have the people around me that I can trust and I make sure I'm good, I'm not gonna be successful. I'm not gonna be successful. Even with the kids that I even bring around, you gotta be on to what we doing over here. You're not just coming in on your own, like your house. Nobody don't just walk in your house and do what they want to do they?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You have rules and regulations. If they think that it's good, you do it. If not, you go their own way. Just like my kids at the first, oh, they want to run away, bye. You know what I'm saying? Then they always come back. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, that was them coming up where, you know, what I had to do with me having kids and helping all these other kids was had to bring them in. So that made a difference because now, to this day, they do promotions for the bully buses, my kids in it, my grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Because what I want to create is something that when I leave,
legacy, they can continue.
They're going to eat. They're going to eat forever.
And not only that, you already said it. You already set the foundation, man.
It's already, only thing they got to do is just jump right in. And I keep them all doing. My daughter's working over across the street to the building that, you know, all my family's working there. All the people that's been working with me, everybody got a spot that they do because what I do, I don't take people out their comfort zone.
And that's another thing. A lot of times people do not even understand that. When you talk about comfort zone, I always take pictures of different things, and I be reading certain things to my guy, and I don't even got it on this phone. I got it on another phone or whatever. And even you wrong up that word of being like success, and like it was like a clear breakdown of what the SUCCESS mean. And to me, like right now in the morning time when I'm reading this to my guys, and they like listen to the words, and they're like, man. I said, guys, listen, man, let me let you in a secret. I said, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I said, so I don't start my meeting until probably like 6 o'clock. I said, right now, I'm going to ask y'all a quality question. I want a quality answer. How many of y'all really want to be here? Everybody, nobody want to be here. I said, listen, man, I'm going to give you a secret. I never want to be here. I said, but let me tell you something, man. I'd rather be here than be in the penitentiary. I'd rather be here than be in a graveyard at an early year of a violent death. I'd rather be here than being homeless. I'd rather be here than being hungry. We all got choices. So what I'm trying to say right now is, guess what? Hey, I'm going to work each and every day, win, lose, or draw. 25 years ago, July 28th, will be 25 years ago that I was released. And you know what they gave me? They gave me 45 to 90 days to survive. They said, I'm only going to get, you know, when you get out, you a career criminal. You don't know nothing else. You don't know how to change. And you know what? Like I said, I denounce Satan in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Guess what? I didn't go back. July 28th will be 25 years. Even if you're looking at me like, nah. I said, if I got to go around from garbage can to garbage can, and collecting aluminum cans, I'm not going back.
You figure, if you did something, and say you got 10 years or 5 years, well, how long did it take you to get them 10, 5 years? How long did you have to do to get, how many seconds or how many minutes did it take? So whatever it took for you to do that crime that you did, that's how much it cost them years that you got. Exactly. So if it was 5 minutes, that means you got 10 years for 5 minutes of stuff. Yeah. So that means you ain't thinking right.
No. How can you?
You can't. So
when your judgment is clouded.
You can't, man. See, another thing they say, oh, people go through their own stuff. We get it. Everybody does go through their own stuff, but there's a lot of guys like us that's solid where we can lead some of them. I talked to a couple of them. It's, you know, they don't get it, and that's okay because it's their time got to come around. Last month, I was dealing with my nephew. He was going through some stuff. He had to clear his mind up before he could come here because I said, bro, you can't work or do anything unless you got a roof over your head. I don't care what nobody say. If you ain't got a roof over your head, you ain't eating, you ain't gonna be able to do no good job for me. Because what you worried about? We gonna sleep at? Yeah, we ain't gonna eat at? So you know what I'm saying? You gotta get your home life together because home people understand. I don't care if it's a hole in the wall or anywhere, that's yours. Miss Lynn is here? Okay. Hey, Miss Lynn. So me and Miss Lynn, I know Miss Lynn for 5, 6 years now, and that's what she do. She goes and she talks to the kids and she makes sure that we gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? And see what's so fun, what's so good about this, man, and even with everybody, when you have relationships with friends and people take you as you, see, people don't do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even with me, when I go in certain places, people get like thrown away because of the way I walk in. It's like,
look, with everything that you say, man, honestly speaking, is people do not understand that, and we lost that a long time ago. Being a man of your word. Say what you mean and mean what you say.
That's all I ask.
It's no double talk.
No.
Don't tell me, and that's why I be trying to tell people, we're going to do this. No. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to let you waste my time. If you tell me you're going to do something or whatever, only way you don't do it if something extremely happened was out of your control, but still communicate that to me.
And that's so easy to communicate.
When there's no communication, there's no understanding. When there's no understanding, everything tend to be what? Mass chaos. Come on. It's not hard. If we can get people to go back to life, back to the basic principle, you know what I'm saying? What do they say about the Bible?
But see, that's different to them now. That's different to them now because they listen to watch this and all this other stuff. It's different to them now. And that's where we come in at. You got to understand, for them to call me in the courts and say, because every year you do a community service. So at the end of the year, they do see how many what yours did, whatever. Out of 30 kids that went to community service, nobody went back to jail.
Wow. That's powerful. That's powerful.
They called me and they was like, bro, how many you want?
You know what you know what they doing, right?
How many?
We want that blueprint. We want to be in there. Yeah, exactly.
Even with me bringing bully busters in the school, just let me tell you, I had the first bully buster office in the school in the world. Nowhere else. It's in the school right now. I've been there 5 years. Radio station, they run 24 hours and everything, run smooth because I'm a cool down now. So now that's what they do. The counselors don't have to run and do all the crazy stuff no more. What they can do, they can write referrals from the Big Keith. Big Keith will know what to do with them. Then if they got to come back to me, we can send them home. 9 times out of 10, they go back to class. Because everybody had bad days. They half these kids in this neighborhood that come in there, half of them having a bad day before they even walk in.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I got to hug them. I got shoes and clothes and everything because a couple of them come in there. You know what I'm saying? Then I got to dress them and clean up. Then parents are like, oh, Big Keith, man. That's what I do, you know what I'm saying? And even when I see the kids and I give them stuff, they cherish everything I give them. I mean, like everything I give. I mean, trust me. One lost a button, man. She's walking around the school like, yeah, I need a button. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point where now the parents use me to help get their kids together. One parent called me last before the winter break saying he wasn't going to get no Christmas. And since he was going to call his dad, he's like, he's going to call his auntie. I'm calling Big Keith. He's like, no! Don't call Big Keith. She called me on the phone. Big Keith, talk to this boy here. Now, I'm in somebody's house and their family. He said his dad, I'm going to tell your dad. He was like, don't tell Big Keith. Because I put everybody where you need to be at. I don't push down nobody, man. You the greatest. Everybody come around me, even when you're doing bad.
How you pull them up.
That's right, because what God did, he put something in everybody, and our time in life is to find out what it is so we can do it and be happy at it. Who wants to work somewhere? No, you know how people be at a job, I don't work there. No, because God did not have that plan for you. You went your own way. You know what I'm saying? God put something in each one of us right here where we got to get what we love doing, and we do it for free. Let me tell you, anything that you love, that you're doing right now, like right now what I do, I would do it for free. Because I love it. I wake up every day to do it. Helping to see somebody, man, I love to see somebody succeed. Like, if you see somebody come from somewhere, then they get like even a 2 steps up, man, I'm proud because that means you're staying focused on what you need. It doesn't have nothing to do with me. It has something to do with you. Because when you wake up, you have to see you. When I wake up in the morning, I'll be like, hey, Big Keith, go shorty, go shorty. You know, ain't nobody else gonna do that to
Hey, you know what? Listen. Hey.
My office was next to him, so.
And I'm the same way all the time.
Hey, look, you know what? Sometimes me getting up 3 o'clock in the morning, I be struggling.
Yeah.
But when I get it together, whatever, I get it together.
That's
But it's like right now, man, getting up 3 o'clock in the morning, and the crazy part about it, I chose that. Initially, I didn't have to do that. Initially, right now, they keep like, oh, we need somebody strong on the first shift and this and that or whatever. I know I'm not a morning person. I'm more of a up all night, sleep all day. But the difference is right now, I went to help. And then it turned out, you know what? Okay, cool. I want to, sometimes the best thing in life, doing stuff that you do not want to do.
Absolutely.
That's when you get the most blessing at.
Absolutely.
And people don't understand that.
You got to have that box, man.
Look, right, take yourself out that comfort zone. And like, look at right now, I can feed off you all day because of your energy or whatever. And even right now, something that you say gave me back to this, man. I always ask people, you know what is the 3 most important day of your life? And I always ask people that. And to me, it's a quote from Mark Twain. It's like right now with number 1, it's like your first piece of bread. It's like the day that you're born. That's the day that you lay down your foundation or whatever. You know what? So the difference is as you get older, you know what? It's like a sandwich. So you look at it, the mustard, the mayonnaise, the lettuce, the tomato, the meat, the cheese. So the difference, that's what you talked about. But that's your purpose. Understanding what's your purpose. And then that last piece of the bread is the day that we're gone. You done built that legacy.
And it stays.
And people do not understand that. So to me, that's why I like listen to you and like, wow, man, like everything I'm saying or everything I'm thinking, feeling or whatever, you saying it. You saying it. It's like, man.
Because you got to understand, when you talk to people, a lot of people that you talk to, you bring yourself to certain levels when you talk to people. And that's with everybody. When you go and talk to people, and you have, sometimes you have to go up some, sometimes you got to go down. Half the time with sharp people, we have to go down a little bit, but it's okay because we can adapt to it. You know what I'm saying? And still make people feel comfortable because some people think that they're so high like that. You know, I can talk to you on the street or talk to the man and talk the same way and we still be good, laughing, having a good time. Why? It's because the way I choose to talk and the way I carry myself. You know what I'm saying?
And being able to understand the message. A lot of times people like to me, like I try to explain, I want to talk to me if I was a 2-year-old, so I can have a complete understanding. A lot of times people want to come up there and want to say all this fancy stuff or whatever. What the hell are you saying? Get to the point.
What are you trying to do?
You don't got to do all that.
And nobody read minds, you know, and I try to tell these people, even with emotions and everything, how you feel. If you don't tell people how you feel, they cannot read your mind. So people's going to say, okay, this is that, or maybe this is that. If I ask you a question, you don't tell me how you feel, I don't know. You know, and when other people feel some way, it's okay because they don't like, that's why everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Some people like some things more than other people. And that don't mean I don't like you. Like sometimes with me and my buddies, when we had football, you know what I'm saying? We cussing each other out on Sunday. You know, then we having lunch on Tuesday. You know, that don't mean we hate each other, just that right then and there, I got a situation. And we need to take care of it. But people, what we try to do is, even with bringing the people around, the people I deal with, even the people that look at you and hate on you and stuff like that, they learn it. You know, because I just had some people that was hating on me. Now they some good friends, but you got to understand. You know what I'm saying? Because I never led them wrong, and I always kept it 100. Yeah. And I'd rather somebody do that to me, even if it hurt my feelings. I'm serious. You know, I'd rather you say, hey, baby, I like it. But it's you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that I was around, because they see all my jewelry and everything, they want to be, oh, whatever you say, Big Keith. Whatever you like, Big Keith. I'm like, okay, let's go to the moon. When you ready to go, Big Keith? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that I need genuine people that's genuine about themselves. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I'm me already. Yeah. I'm not going to change. He's him, she's her. You know, everybody got their own stuff that we like. We don't worry about what y'all like. You know what I'm saying? But we will help you get to where you need to be at. See, it's a difference. And what we do with me and the people I bring around me, man, we always learning off each other. Because everybody do something different. You know what I'm saying? All the things, the stuff that I need for going over in that building, this lady I need to talk to. You know what I mean? 15 people don't say they know to do what she do. I know she can do it because I seen her do it. All these other people, well, I've been doing it for a year, or I've been doing it for 2 years, or you know how long this lady that I've been around been doing it? And it's not just that, because we like family. She got a car full of stuff. I got some bread in there, I got some sugar, you know what I'm saying? We
Pork chops,
you know,
Hey, Keith, what does she do? What does she do for you? I'm sorry.
okay, a third, she's a, you, go ahead, Miss
Please,
Lynn.
please, come on.
Yourself.
Come on over.
Come on in, Miss Lynn.
Hi. I'm going to keep my mask on,
Okay,
but that's
keep your
okay
mask
because
on.
I
No
have
problem.
some underlying health issues, okay? I'm going to sit this down. Anyway, I'm Lynn Sheckler-Scott. I go by Miss Lynn, and I'm a speech and language pathologist, and I've been doing it for over 30 years, and I specialize in the social pragmatics of language. And so when I met Big Keith, I didn't know anything about him except for I just loved his character. People call me Bette Midler, and I entertain for New Year's, okay? But anyway, so I didn't know anything about him. I didn't know his connections. I didn't know Bully Busters, anything. And so I liked him from the beginning, and I think that was our connection, is because I didn't look at him what he could do for me. It's what I could do for him. So I helped him in the school, and I work in areas of usually, you know, underprivileged and those kind of things and of need. But right now I volunteer at a food bank. So I help about 10 families. So I volunteer my time, and then I take the food and distribute it. So.
And one of the kids now, we have a story. One of the little kids used to call me Big Teeth.
Yeah.
True story. He used to call me Big Teeth. Big Teeth. I said, boy, if you call me Big Teeth one more time.
And what I really liked is when we did the Black History Month, he started the poem, you know, the black, you know, and he couldn't say black. But he started this whole, you know, production. He was the first one that started this this thing. And so anyway, I worked with him, and he was able
Matter
to
of
say
fact,
it.
on the TV show, when they came and did the news, I got him on there. He's one of the kids when we first started, when he was just working on the board where he can barely say anything. Now he's doing great in school. And see, these are the things that people don't talk about. Nobody talk about that. You see, nobody don't mess with me like that because I do good stuff. Now, if I was doing all bad stuff and all that, my name would be in the big news and all that. But what they do, they peek in on me. You know what I'm saying? Because you can post something on Facebook, but if I put something in that little live thing, I get hundreds of people and all that, because people might not like it too much, but they want to see what you're doing.
More or less, like, that's the difference. Like, to me, like my mother, I lost my mother on February 9th would be 30 years. I was incarcerated, and right now I couldn't go to the funeral. I couldn't do anything. And the difference right now is, like, people don't understand, like, you know, when you lose somebody that's significant, and it just bothers you. But in the same token, I can remember February 10th, 1992. I'm praying, I'm crying, I'm looking through that jail cell, I'm looking outside, and it's a blizzard. Snow just coming down, and I'm got tears down. God, show me a sign that the woman that I love more than life itself is all right. Show me a sign. Because right now is how I'm going to go on without the most important person in my life that tell me what I'm going through, it's going to be all right. You know, your biggest supporter, your biggest fan, she's my mother, my father, my big sister, my best friend. She's gone. And what happened is right now is it's a blizzard. And as I'm looking at the side crying, boo-hoo-hoo, I see a white rabbit dashing through the snow. It's a, you know, and what I'm trying to say right now is people don't understand. Those are the things that you need. And the difference is, like I say right now, I've been out going on 25 years because I refuse to let her teaching, the upbringing continue to be in vain. You know, and that's the difference. So that's why I said right now, I don't care. He's going to be back in 45 days. He's going to be back in 90 days. July 28th will be 25 years. I'm trying to do a documentary 25 years later. You know? Come on.
All right, y'all, listen, this is what we got to do.
Literally a footstep away. That's what so we couldn't live or stay nowhere on the strip, downtown, nowhere that area. So we all walked across the train tracks to get over here. Wow. So what I realized is dope, because it got a chance to develop into what it is. Vegas only been here, what, less than 150 years? So you got to understand how new Vegas is in proximity when it comes down to black empowerment, businesses. Like you go to LA or California, they already well established.
Yeah.
They already have their festivals, congressmen. Vegas is still developing its identity. And for me, you know, when they did take that embargo off of, you know, the red line, black folks they were the blue team where they went to.
Yeah.
Vegas, it was kind of like desolated the west side. Kind of like what they did to New York when they gentrified it. Yeah. So
you don't even know. You leave New York, and I'm a New Yorker. Are you born and raised there?
Yeah, born and raised.
So you understand that.
Yeah.
So the difference right now when you leave New York and you go back to New York after some years and you see the change, you're just like in a maze. Like, what the heck is this, man?
Right.
Because you remember, whereas, you know, this is all, you know what I'm saying, color people.
Yeah.
Now, like, wait a minute. You see, you know what I'm saying? You see the couple, you know what I'm saying? Mary and Bobby, they come in there with their little cute little dog. Like, wait a minute here. Like, hey, how you doing? Like,
Yeah, right.
Where this came from, man? But you know what, man? Don't get me wrong. Sometimes change is good, man.
Because it's cheap.
Now.
She bumping into every goddamn.
Is she?
Yeah, bless her heart.
I just say, I know.
You guys welcome to Keith Bowen Institute. So pretty much, I'm gonna have like a petition put on the other side. So they can come in, they sign in. We got 2. Did that already.
You know what? And it burned you out.
Yeah, that's why I gotta put.
You can't see. You tried.
He'll tell you.
We like being that one-man army.
Yeah,
but then again, man, like I said right now,
my leg was hurting the other day.
No.
We got you, you know what I'm saying? So this is pretty much his
It ain't nothing now. You see, the difference is you already see it. We don't see what you see. You know what I'm saying? You already got the visualization. You already got everything set up and everything. Yeah, it's already there, man.
It's gonna have everybody, when they come in here, man, it's gonna be like home. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to get done what you want. Everybody gonna support you. They gonna be, you can't.
Yeah. That word don't exist. I can't buy the fight. I can't.
You come in here and say you can't.
That don't
You gotta
exist.
see you to Miss Lynn, because then now I got a situation with you.
It's okay, cool. The difference is right now, because once again, what I'm trying to do is learn. See, even right now, listen to you and all this stuff right here, and even looking at that logo, your slogan, that's different. I'm like, whoa, it's just a reverse. And not only that, when you talk about the PR, and you look at Lynn and everybody else and all this other stuff or whatever, because once again, in order to be great, you have to take notes. You have to model yourself after somebody that's actually doing what you're seeking to do. How do you get back?
And make it yours. That's what they do, is take it, even with all the stuff that I learned from P and Carl, I took what they gave me and I made it mine. Just like I be trying to tell everybody else, man, you ain't got to do it the same, man. You can take what I'm doing and use it to your benefit. But make it work for you, because if you're not comfortable doing it, you ain't going to be able to bring people that's going to make you comfortable. Because you see all the people that's around me since you've been here. Everybody's like, it's about me right now and what we need to do. Big Keith, all right, what we doing? You won't forget me when you're. Because that's my personality. That's how I been. You know what I'm saying? Like all of us. We've been back there, did all that stuff. So be it, but we here. Remember I was saying that second life. A lot of people don't get it.
You don't get it, man. You don't get it. But I first said right now, since I walk in here, Keith, man, it was like a pleasure. Coming in, like I said, when I came to Vegas, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. Like, come on, man, you know? But yet, still regards to what? Like I told you, me and you sat right here, congregating. I'm talking about, we went back and forth. And it's not that I was able to listen to you and like, man, it's like you speaking my words, but I'm listening. I'm able to like, wow.
Yeah, so you ain't crazy.
No, it's not that. Hey,
you're like, well, I ain't crazy.
When we sit back and you think about it, and go back to that philosophy, do people add value, people take value away? And people, every time we think about, do people add value, first thing come out their mouth is monetary. No. I'm talking about encouragement, hope. Look what you give these kids. I'm talking about right now, man, you're not alone. Here it is, your problem is my problem. My problem is make sure you don't have no problem. That's what this is all about. When you look back and see what you invested, your time, your energy, your love, you can't fake the funk, man. It's there. But the difference is, being as there, some people love that because this is what I've been trying to get them to understand, and you come right in there, boom. And see, right now, it's like, to me, I know that, and I see that because you're passionate.
Now somebody else is saying it now, so now your hands up like, okay, y'all, I wasn't crazy. I ain't crazy. I ain't crazy. I went to Vegas. Then I'm from New York, Queens. You know, Rosedale, Springfield, you know what I'm saying? So, Farmers Boulevard, you know what I'm saying? All that projects, you know what I'm saying? Rochdale. Yeah. So, you know, I came in, even my people, everybody's coming in from New York for February 19th because it's like back in the day, you know, we took care of each other and this is what I did. And now it's even better because now I got everybody, we still here.
Hey, but that's what's it. It's all
we still here,
now.
Man,
We here for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
We here for a reason.
We gonna have fun while we're here.
That's the difference. See, a lot of times people don't understand what is our purpose, man. What is our purpose? Understanding what is our purpose. I look at right now, everything I've been through. Why did I escape? Why did I get my head blown up? Exactly. I'm saying right now, don't get me wrong. A lot of times people don't talk about, you got a gun. What I'm talking, shoot me? I'm going to do like DMC say. DMC say, run. I'm getting out of there, man. That's the difference. I'm not going to, you know, you got to know when to run, when to fold, when to, You got to learn how to bow gracefully. Or even right now, how to accept the agony of defeat. A lot of people can't do that. You pretend for what, man? For what? I don't got time for that, man.
A couple of times that I dissed them, I got back up, swiped it off. I said, I won't go that way again.
You ain't going that way.
That's it. I'm not sitting in the middle of that trying to get, and even with people that I'm talking, going through stuff, man. If what happened yesterday, man, you got another day, you woke up, okay, let's move forward. I don't want to go back and do that because if you go back, then that's you bringing that negativity. And all that negativity, you just bring it to another day. So instead of it being one day, a couple hours, now you done made it a week. You know what I'm saying? Now, in that whole week, what you done lost? You done lost time. You know, let me tell you, I'd rather lose some money than some time. Right now, at my age, I don't want to give nobody no time. I give you money all day long, but please don't take my time and use it to a way you're not using it to your benefit. And man, I just want to thank you for coming to hang with me.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Look, I love that word you say, time, man, because people don't understand. Value your time, your own time. Yeah. Like you said right now, and that's irreplaceable. Sometimes I can stay in the house, do absolutely nothing, and feel happy, rejoice, rejuvenate.
Thank you. I'm walking out
right now. His name was Boosie Collins.
That's what everybody back say, because, you know, I deal with the ESCO guys, you know, Willie and Carl and all them, so, you know, I'm from back home, so they telling me, yeah, I'm blinged out now.
Yeah, you blinged. They were the Boosie, but but they have a dude. That's it. Man. Pull my string, God.
Yeah. Well, listen, the kids like Mr. B. King. Who was this Mr. T guy that they say that you don't?
Oh, Mr. T back
there. You and Mr. T over the bully buses. I said, y'all don't know nothing about that. You know, man, but this is a pleasure for you to come out, man. You more than welcome. I hope I can get you back out here for the 19th, man. You got to come back out, bro.
What?
February 19th, man. It's the grand opening, bro.
Okay.
Come on, you saying it. Is this camera rolling?
Next stop. Hold on. What day is February 19th?
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. You can't even put the kids and nothing in there. Oh, no.
Okay. Like I tell you right now, you sit back and you think about it right now. We try to make it happen.
That's it. And we'll see y'all soon, man. 2 and 2.
Peace, love, and prosperity.
Let's get it. Damn, like my energy is so off. I just don't even feel right now. I need some more energy. Connexol. Nitric oxide. Oh yeah, that's it. I'm finna grab it. My energy just went up so fast. Connexol with nitric oxide. You better get you some. I just went crazy in this gym. Whew.
Hey, yo, man, this book, Beyond Lucky by Brian Glaze Gibbs, man, is the truth, man. You need to pick up one of these, man.